This is the Klaire and Aaron Show. I'm Claire Lockhart.
And I'm Aaron C. Packard. You may remember me from such films as Photo Man and Photo Man 2, Revenge of the Darkroom.
I don't remember those films.
Neither do I.
But that's okay.
So it must have been really fun to make then, I guess.
Do you remember that we are actually at an art exhibition called Subdued Dudes?
Subdued Dudes.
These are my Brodalisque paintings.
Mm-hmm. This is such a fantastic show.
Oh, thank you. And while I'm saying thanks, I also want to express my gratitude to the Pollock-Krasner Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
They awarded me a grant that allowed me to make these meticulous, ridiculous paintings of dudes in man caves. This was such an incredible opportunity. I know you know this already, but I want to share with our friends. This project was arduous, very rewarding.
Yes.
And it began with me conducting research. We were able to travel to New York, and I got to visit museums and galleries, meet with amazing curators, so I could investigate 19th century figure paintings. We don't have a lot of those in South Dakota. And it's really important for me to see that work and experience it, so that way I can pick fights with old dead guys. Because in the 19th century in Europe and the United States, not everyone was allowed to be an artist. Particularly women weren't allowed equal educational opportunities. They weren't in academies, weren't allowed in guilds. They weren't even allowed to take figure drawing classes until about 100 years ago. So anyway, I am going to make up for lost time by making Brodalisques. Do you mind sharing with our friends how you would define a Brodalisque?
Okay, a Brodalisque is your commentary on the academic odalisque, which would be basically generally a kind of nude women lounging on cushions and things in very made-up environments.
Yes, so that's why I pose the bro as an odalisque and render them in man caves. So after all this research, I did a ton of planning on my compositions, the costuming. I hired some amazing models. You might know one of them.
Yeah, I might.
Well, actually, you know all of them.
Yeah, I do, but I guess I am one of them.
You
so
are.
I know that one pretty well, I guess.
You're an incredible model. And after I created photo references, which I need to do because I am a humane artist. Some of these paintings took over 400 hours, and there's no way I'm going to make you pose for that long. Also, there's no way anyone could afford that.
Yeah, that would be quite the
model have
model
this
fee.
Space.
Yes.
Anyway, after creating these references, I built stretchers, and then I painted. And painted.
Yeah, and then what did you do?
I painted!
And then what did you do?
I painted some more. This explains why I have no social skills whatsoever, because I have spent the last year locked away in solitude like an enthusiastic cave troll, up to my eyeballs in pigments, just painting and painting and painting.
Well, it's just amazing work that came out of this.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You deserve it.
Oh.